What's going on, guys? This is Danny Summers with Intercept MMA. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys can, please hit like and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell. That way, anytime we're putting out new videos, new content, new fight breakdowns, you guys can see it first. What's going on, guys? Coach Danny. I'm here with Coach Anna. What we're going to be getting into now is re-guarding from half guard on bottom. Again, this is more of a basic re-guard. It's very, very common. So it's like one of those things where when I say basic, I mean like learning your jab, learning your cross on the feet, right? It's basics, but it's things that we still use to this day. Very effective. So now I'm going to be starting off on my back in half guard. When I'm starting off in this position, Anna's going to be starting off with control of her upper body. When she has this control, what I want to make sure of, one, is that I can still get on my right side. So if she has an underhook on her right side, I want to try to make sure I'm staying on my hip and shoulder. I don't want to let myself get flat. It makes it very easy for her to make easy passes from there. So when I'm here, I like to actually punch my left arm across and put my fingers right in her armpit. Once I have this established, it's going to help me to keep shoulder pressure on her. That way she can initiate it back. Now my hand, I'm going to put my hand on her hip. When I put my hand on her hip, I'm not using my thumb. I don't want to go here because if she drops her hips, that's going to hurt me. So I'm just using the palm. When I put my hand in though, my arm is on the inside of her leg and I'm using my frame with a straight arm. So I'm using skeleton, I'm not using muscle. I'm not trying to press her with my elbow out. I'm locking it out. My left hand is still in the armpit. Now when I'm ready, I'm going to open up my half guard. But when I open, I'm still pinching my knees tight because I don't want to leave a lot of space for her to pass. From here, I'm going to use a basic shrimp with my left foot on the mat. And once I get enough space where I can put my right knee where my right hand is, that's all I need. So again, when I get to this point here, she has her hands locked still. I'm going to put my right knee on her hip. Keep your hands locked. And when I put my right knee on her hip, now I have another frame to keep this hip away. With my hands, I like to lock my hands so she can't start to push this knee down. If I don't do anything, yeah, she's gonna start to stuff it and go right back into a pass. So when I have that knee on her hip here, I'm locking my hands. That way I have an underhook here. Now using my right foot on the mat, I'm gonna shrimp my hips the other way. As I do, now I can start getting back to a full guard from there. So again, from another angle, Anna's gonna be starting off on top. Again, as we're in this position, she's going to have control to start. My left hand is going to punch across, my right elbow on the inside, and I post on her hip. My left foot, I'm going to post, but my knees stay tight. I shrimp my hips out. I put my right knee where my right hand was. Lock my hands. Now using my right foot, I'm going to open her body up. That way I can easily get back to a full guard position. So again, this is basic re-guard, but it's all about framing. Again, these concepts go a long way. So I start off with a hand frame, then I use my knee. I'm going to open up her body so I have the room to get that leg back through and hopefully get back to a full guard scenario. Give it a try.